feel good yesterday, but I gave them an hour plus stream a little bit, and then now we're here doing this. So,
but without further ado,
yes,
welcome to the show, Neil.
Thank you
from Timepiece Trading. Welcome, brother.
Pleasure to be here.
Good to have you. So we know who you are, but they may not. Please tell them who you are, bro.
Guys, I'm Neil from Timepiece Trading in Miami. If you guys are looking for any watch in the world, I get it to you the quickest at the best price. And we have 2 clients right here, 2 examples. So anything y'all need, they tell me that you guys are family, so I have to take care of y'all. And if y'all have any questions, I'd love to answer them, guys. Let me know.
And people don't know about your background, bro. You come from a Caribbean island. You're very successful, good networker. Tell them about your background, where you came from.
I grew up in St. Martin, guys, in the Caribbean.
Jamaican, bro.
Oh. Tiny island, guys. Population's like 60,000 people.
The Dutch or Creole one?
I grew up on the Dutch side. There's Dutch and French side on the island. You know your stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm Indian by nationality. And
You're a Pajit?
I'm a Paji, yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
And I've lived in Miami now for 6 years. I've grown up loving watches because my dad sold watches and jewelry. So I grew up around it. And I love the industry. I love what I do. I love getting people into their dream watches, you know. Like as he said before we got on the cameras, you know, that I love getting people what they really want. And especially when people don't sell and keep and they're buying because they like it, you know.
Well said.
The best.
So listen, we got a lot of people watching here for the first time that want to get into watches. What's a good beginner watch you can get? Let's say around like 5, 10K they can start off with. What would you recommend?
For 10,000, you know, I'm going to say Rolex all day. I actually, I didn't even tell you, but I brought some examples of some watches.
Oh, W. Neil, man.
I disguised it in this off-white bag, bro. I drove here with
Smart.
no security.
Came ready.
Yes, sir. So I brought you here. I have a Rolex that's, we sell for 12,000. I think it's worth 14, but...
and actually, guys, fun fact, the watch we gave away for the actual yacht party was from Neil from TBT. Yeah.
So this is just a Datejust, guys, 41. It's factory diamond gray dial. And this watch we sell for 12. I think Rolex sells this watch 14, the retail. It's definitely more than I'm selling it for.
That's crazy. So question, can you tell them between millimeters, like what's important for guys and for girls? Like 40, 41, 36?
I mean, 39 millimeter is a popular size for guys as well today. Personally, I like 41 and above.
Big boy.
But, you know, 39 and above is considered a man's watch today. And 38 is unisex kind of. 37 and under is considered lady.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty much no guy should ever wear 36 unless it's like there's one exception, the presidential OG. Like the old ones, those are you know, the original presidentials, those were 36 if I'm not mistaken.
And
that's the
only time.
Yeah.
That's the only 36 I'll ever wear because my grandpa passed one to me, you know, and he passed away, so to me it's a special watch. Yeah. Keep it forever and I'll wear it.
Because that's like if you have one of those are fucking worth their weight in gold.
He really knows his stuff.
Yeah, just certain watches, man. Just
you're rocking a beautiful piece.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Well, you got AP too, a much nicer one than me.
Nah, both Royal Oaks.
Yeah, you know. So, but you know, Datejust, I've always told people, I think it's like a great like entry.
Yeah, I actually also love the Submariner. I didn't bring one to show you guys, but I did. But it's in full gold. So it's a little more.
Can you show them real quick? Because this is is this not Rolex's most popular?
Yes,
Submariners.
But the black and white and stainless steel. This is the yellow gold blue dial. So this watch at Rolex.
Can we get a zoom in on that by chance, guys? Use those other cameers.
Or you want me?
Yeah, the PPZ.
You got it?
Go to mine.
Yeah. You got it.
You got it. You can't really see, can you?
Yeah.
This is nice, bro.
Yeah. Submariners are very popular, and you guys will often see this watch in black and white. Yeah. Very, very common.
In stainless steel.
Yep.
So those are around like 14,000.
Yep.
To me, that's the best entry level Rolex to buy. They're very durable, very beatable. That or a Datejust.
You can wear it with anything.
Yeah, and
you can wear it out on a boat, but then you could wear it in a suit, then you could wear it in a boardroom, then you could wear it to the gym. Like it's literally.
Facts. Yeah.
So there's an argument that says, okay, I can buy a Nixon or a G-Shock and just tell the time. Why do I need a Rolex?
You can buy a Toyota and get from point A to B, right? Why do people buy Ferrari or Rolls Royce? It's because the work, the craftsmanship, the exclusivity, the prestige it brings you when you walk into a room with it on your wrist. There's so many factors, bro, and it's just supply and demand, you know. And if you can afford it, you won't say that.
And also, you mentioned this before the show. When you buy a watch, it holds its value. Yeah. Right. So you're kind of parking money in a way.
For sure.
Remember we did a deal earlier this year where I sold you the AB Skeleton.
Yep.
I need the money to buy the Lambo. Yep. So I parked the money in the watch and got the car. Can you tell them more about how you invest in watches, how it holds value?
Yeah,
more?
I mean, watches are a great liquid asset to have, guys. It's just literally moving money. You know, you can move it from your bank account to your wrist. You can enjoy it. You can make money while wearing it through your networking or whatever. It brings you opportunities. Believe it or not, I'm sure you guys can vouch for it. Having a watch on your wrist just gives you instant credibility sometimes.
And respect.
Yeah, it really does. And you can liquidate at any moment. I was just telling Myron and Fresh, guys, if you want to sell your watches, like I will take them now. I'll send you crypto, even though we're after banking hours. Like to me, it's the most liquid asset in the world. It's quicker to sell than a house, quicker to sell than a car, quicker to sell than a t-shirt or shoes, in my opinion. You know, because a guy like me, I can authenticate the watch on the spot, and I got money on the spot.
Actually, could you tell them as well how to tell a fake from a real watch? Like, how does that process work?
That's hard to explain. I think it comes more with experience. We have a watchmaking team that checks every watch.
Yeah.
But like me, I can just see it and tell right away. There's a lot of tells. The bracelet, the links, the dial, looking at the movement if it's an open back, looking at the way the serial's engraved on the watch. There's a lot of stuff. It's kind of more like experience.
Because I don't know how Lil Baby and them get finesse by buying a fake watch. It's like you spent $300K and you bought a fake watch. How's that even possible?
So
like,
what that was a real Patek where they took stones and put them in and told him it was a factory setting, you know? But the jeweler had actually set the stones. So it is hard to tell in his shoes, bro. Like it's a real Patek, right? But the value of the watch without the stones is like 100,000, and then with the stones it's like 600,000. And for a jeweler to put in the stones costs 10-15K. So it's hard to tell, but like something like that, I'm checking with the watchmakers all day before I pay for it. And usually it comes with box and papers, which we can check too.
okay.
Probably Baby doesn't know how to check those, but I'm in touch with him now, bro. We were talking about some watches, so maybe next time he'll ask me and I'll save him trouble, bro.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so we start with the first watch, which is like 10 to 12K roughly. Datejust, right?
Datejust, yep.
What's the next one so we could buy to kind of upgrade from that?
So next down the line, I brought a very classic Rolex.
Oh, yep.
I'll let Myron tell you guys
this
what
is
it is.
this one is this is Oyster Perpetual. Yeah. Okay, so this one is the this is the
Daytona.
The Daytona.
Yeah.
I can't believe because I'm thinking of the John Mayer. In my head I was thinking John Mayer, but yeah, it's the Daytona.
John Mayer's watch is a Daytona too. So
yes,
you were
the
there.
gold one.
You were there.
The gold
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
But like I knew it wasn't a John Mayer. I was like, what the fuck is the name of it in my head? But yeah, John Mayer, speaking of John Mayer, he made this watch famous because he had the gold with the green face, which is what a lot of people have for the Daytona.
Yeah.
But and then the Panda is also extremely
Super popular. Yeah, this is the old Panda, bro.
This is old
there.
Panda.
Yeah. So those we sell right at 20,000.
There you go.
Box papers.
Clean.
Yeah, so this is a very nice piece. What this is on a it looks like a
Oyster bracelet.
oyster bracelet.
Yes, sir.
White face.
Yeah, white face. And you said this is the old Panda.
That's the old Panda. Yep.
Oh, what year was this from?
I believe it's a 2010.
Okay.
This one.
Versus like
It's
the
a
ones
full
now
set.
is like more black and white now. It's more pronounced, right? With the black and white.
The bezel is ceramic, so it's a black bezel. So
Uh-huh.
you get the Panda dial.
Gotcha. And this, you said how much is this one?
This one's 20,000 flat.
Okay.
Yeah.
20K.
Yeah, so you guys should go out and check prices. Like I'm saying very good prices because they said you guys were family. So
Yeah, appreciate that,
Oh,
man.
guys, by the way, if you get a watch from Neil, you hit him up on the side. Tell him you're from FreshandFit. You'll get wholesale family
Yeah,
pricing.
so you get
with
so
us.
you guys get
Yeah.
the good pricing.
Yeah.
You gotta mention you're with them, or I won't know.
Yeah.
There you go.
Otherwise, you gonna get the regular pricing.
Yeah, you'll save some. So you
yeah.
better mention it, guys.
Yeah, I better mention it. What
right.
were you gonna say?
We do some chats real quick.
Yeah, I could read some chats here. Okay, well, Bill.
And then what's the next watch you would say they should get?
So I showed you one around 10, one around 20.
Let me show them that Datejust one more time on. Now that we got the
Yeah.
I'm gonna show that to you
Right
guys.
here,
You guys
brother.
could take a good look at
So
this
this
one.
is 12,000 we're
Yeah.
selling for at the moment.
So this is, and guys, you'll see this watch a lot. One that's famous is the Wimbledon. No, this one is with diamonds. But the Wimbledon, guys, is the one that has like the Greek numerals, and it's like typically green. And it has what else is with the Wimbledon?
It's
different
Roman numerals. It's
Roman
a
numerals.
slate gray dial with the
and different
green
faces
numbers.
too. They
Yeah.
got chocolate. They got like green,
Yeah.
black.
And then this is
That's a
this is a
chocolate dial
Datejust too.
Datejust.
Okay, so this is freshes. So
You know chocolate, so you know I'm a nigga, bro.
Yeah.
I need chocolate.
And the main thing, guys, with the Datejust, the difference between this and the presidential, because the presidential also looks similar to it. The band is different.
The band is different. It
And,
also the presidential will tell you the day of the week,
Exactly.
which no other Rolex does.
Yes, because which is also presidential date. So
date, yep.
that's how you could tell. With the Datejust, you just see the date versus with the date. It shows the day. It'll say like Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, etc.
And those are factory diamonds, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
on both
factory
watches.
diamonds. On both. So this is a very good. You'll see a lot of people with this. The most popular one I see with this a lot is the Wimbledon.
The Wimbledon is the most popular.
Yeah.
Honestly, I should have brought that.
Waller wears it all the time. If you guys are wondering, like that nice watch that Waller always wears, it's typically a Wimbledon. Sometimes it's two-tone, etc. Very popular, man. And then another one that's popular is you'll see it sometimes with the like with the blue face Datejust. Those are really nice as well. So I can put some chats
So
up.
I got one for 10, one around 10, one around 20, one around. These I can do under retail at Rolex, which is really good. They used to be over.
Nice.
And the next in the line I brought was around the 40 mark.
Okay.
AP
and here we go. Bam. So
just like what you're
this
wearing.
is basically
clean face.
So here's an AP Royal Oak, guys. This is very nice. Like obviously, if you put one of these things on, people know you mean business. And the other thing too, what I like about APs is what do they still only make 55K of these a year?
Less.
They make less.
40,000 a year.
40,000 a year.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So number one, they don't make a lot of these. Also, if you have an AP Royal Oak like this, guys, people know you're about it, right? Because everyone has a Rolex, but not many people have an AP. I like, you can get them diamond and everything else like that. I see rappers with them iced out, but dude, Royal Oak's nice stainless steel. Like you can't really. There's a reason why I have one too. I got the black face version here. You guys can see there's a black face and a white one. What year is this one?
That one is a 2023.
Okay, this is a newer one. I
Yeah.
got an older one that says automatic on.
They're all
it.
beautiful though, honestly.
But they're all like they're all nice, and this one's a white face, so this one's really nice.
The year between them? How do you tell the year, Neil? Because I can't tell the year for life of me.
Me, I know because I have the warranty for this, and I checked before I brought it. But you just check the warranty.
What
as soon
year
as you
is
open
it?
the warranty, it says.
Because this one I know is a 2014, but it says automatic on it.
Yeah.
There was a year where they stopped putting automatic.
That's 2020.
Okay.
The
So if it doesn't say automatic,
15500.
you already know it's a newer one.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Older ones
Yep.
say automatic on the bottom.
To me,
Got it.
To me personally, for my own collection, I would buy the one that says automatic because they look identical. Besides that,
Yeah.
and you save a good amount, bro, like 25%. So
Yeah.
to me, I'm buying the 15400 is the reference.
Yeah. And APs, please correct me if I'm wrong. From what I was sold and from what I've seen, they hold value better than Rolexes. APs.
Both equally, bro. Richard Mille, AP, Patek, Rolex.
Yeah.
When you're buying in these four, like the market moves together.
Okay.
Yeah. So whether it's going up or down, they should all move together.
Gotcha.
usually.
Gotcha.
Okay.
But yeah, there's not many of them. I didn't even realize that 40,000
Yeah,
a year.
40,000 a year, exactly.
Went down in production.
Patek is like 60. Richard Mille does 3,000, and Rolex does 1 million.
Damn.
1 million, and they sell over retail. It's crazy.
Yeah, you go to a Rolex store, nothing's in the store.
Nothing's in the store.
Literally.
For
They
years.
tease you. They have those display shit,
Yeah.
and you can't buy them.
And you know what's funny? The guys behind the scenes that are friends with them, they get all the watches first. We don't even get a chance.
Yeah, you get put on. Yeah.
Like Neil.
Yeah, are they still like? And this has been a problem since like 2020. Like, do they still not have any inventory?
They're getting more now. Honestly, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. The problem with COVID was that the factories were shut and people were spending more on watches because the clubs and everything were closed.
Yep.
That's why you're seeing a lot of pieces I can actually sell to you under the store price.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Only like the really hot stuff, like your Batgirl or you have the Pepsi and like this, like a stainless steel Royal Oak. These are still going way above.
Yeah.
But like gold pieces are getting closer and closer to retail. It depends on the model. But you guys can ask me if you ever.
Well, gold is up too. So
Yeah, gold's going
that
crazy.
makes up.
All
That
time
makes sense. Did you want me to read chats? You said.
Yeah, we could chat.
Okay. Yeah, I could read some of these chats and we'll
Let
go
me
into-
finish this too. Look, so I got two more
go ahead.
watches in here.
Yeah.
This one's 90,000. It's a Patek in stainless
Oh,
steel with the blue dial.
Oh yeah, this is nice.
Very popular
Okay.
watch.
Question. They say Patek. Is it Patek or Patek?
I say Patek Philippe.
Okay.
There's many ways to say it, bro.
That's clean.
There you go, guys.
I want the proper
pull it back up.
way how to
Okay.
say it, you know?
Hold on, I'm trying to show so you guys
Paddock
can see
Philippe.
it.
There you go.
Boom, there you go.
That's a
Move it
nice
little bit,
looking
and that's what is that? Green or blue?
That's a grayish blue.
Okay.
And that's a stainless steel Nautilus. So that's the most famous collection for Patek, the
Yeah.
Nautilus. And
Grant Cardone has a couple of these.
yeah, they're really
Yeah.
good investment pieces, like any of the four.
This is what you said, 100 on this one?
That one's 90.
90.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think there's levels to like having a watch, and the Patek is like up there. Like,
Yeah,
for example,
for sure.
AP is cool, but
Yeah.
that's like next level.
Yeah, this is
Because your entry level Nautilus is like I'd say 80,000, whereas entry level Royal Oak's like 30,000.
Yep.
So it's definitely a step up. But personally, I like the Royal Oak better. So
Yeah.
it's just what you like. That's why I say buy what you like. Don't just buy only for investment, even though it is the most liquid asset in the world to me. And then next, I brought a nice
yeah,
entry level
big boys.
Richard Mille. It's an entry for Richard Mille.
Yeah.
It's an RM10. To me, it's a beautiful size. It's 40 millimeter, and This
Black.
watch we sell for between 90 to 120,000, just
Here.
depending on if it has
show it on
papers
the-
or not.
On the PTZ. You got it? If you could show, here, I'll show it to the audience
It's
real
clean.
quick with that camera. Yeah, yeah, this one's clean. Black, nice and black and silver.
Yeah, titanium.
if I'm
So
correct-
super light, bro.
Didn't Q Banks get one of those too?
I
Back in the
think
day?
he has one. He didn't get it from me.
Okay.
He just
And
sold
then you
me
can see
a
the
watch.
inner workings on the side. So
Yep.
you can literally see the gears in the back, which is always nice. So there you go. And what does this thing run? This got to be like well
Between
over.
90 and 120,000, just depending
Okay.
on condition, box, and papers. This is a 2024, so it's going to be at the top of that range.
Okay.
But we can get them for 90 with no papers. you
Wow,
know?
okay.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, because I've seen those fluctuate wildly. I've seen them from like 100 all the way to like $1 million for
Yeah,
some of them.
depends on the model too.
Okay.
But this model in particular alone, there's 30K of a range just based on papers, bro, and the year and stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it fluctuates a lot, not necessarily by model, but by papers and color and size.
Yeah, with RM for sure. Even
Okay.
Patek is very paper sensitive. Rolex is a less like warranty sensitive for price brand, you know?
Gotcha.
Yeah, like you lose a Rolex card, it's not the end of the world. You lose a Richard Mille warranty, it's like a good 25%, I'd say.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's lost off the watch automatically if you
Yeah.
try to resell it.
Yeah.
Because then someone like you is going to have to come in and authenticate, and that is a
No,
process.
not that. I can authenticate it quickly either way. It's when you sell it, everyone who's buying a $100,000 watch wants box and papers usually.
Of course.
Unless you tell them, look, box and papers is 120, no box, no papers is 90. Then a lot of people will choose to buy no box, no paper.
Gotcha. And then so a lot of people are okay with that.
Yeah, a lot of people are okay with it, and we buy it back. It's all authenticated, comes with invoice. You know, you can take it to the Richard Mille store. Actually, they'll service it for you and make you a new warranty.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
okay.
but that's your choice because I don't want to do that. It parks the watch for like 3 months for them to service it.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Is it because it's just backlog like that?
they
Or-
gotta send it to Switzerland. It's not like a car where they just have a service center. You know,
Gotcha.
It's a big process,
Gotcha.
and it's
Gotcha.
usually like a $10,000 bill minimum too. So
Wow, to get
Yeah.
it serviced.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
for a Richard, yeah.
You know, if you don't mind, break us down 3 tiers of buying watches.
I also
from-
bought it like in 2021 too, when
Okay.
watches were up. So
Yeah. So then that makes
the
more
coral
sense.
red, yeah, that's when I bought it.
from a store to reseller to dealer like yourself.
Yeah, so there's stores that are authorized dealers, they call it, right? So authorized dealers will buy directly from the brand. There's a fixed discount that they get, and they'll sell to you at MSRP only. They're not supposed to discount. They're not supposed to sell over MSRP, the price you see on the website of the brand. Then there's, which honestly, for desirable models, it's basically close to impossible. It's a waste of time for most, you know? Then the next level would be a broker, I call it. So someone who really doesn't have stock, doesn't own any watches. They really just go based on their word and people's trust in them. And for example, you want to sell me a watch. He wants to buy it. I don't have money. I don't even pay you until he pays me. I tell him I can get the watch. He pays me. Then I use the money I promised to you. I pay you and I keep the difference and I deliver him the watch. So
Right.
I never had anything in stock. I never had any risk. Just closed deal. I'm just the broker.
You could call it like wholesaling for property. The same
Yeah.
way. You don't own the property. You don't
Like,
own the
like
watch.
a real estate agent.
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah. Like a listing agent who gets a little broker fee.
Yep.
And then there's dealers like myself who are playing with the watch market kind of like the stock market or the crypto market. You know, we buy, we hold, we invest our real funds into this. And in doing so, I aim to get my clientele the best deals possible, you know, because when you put money out, you get the best deals. If you're brokering, you're not going to get the best deals. And those are the 3 tiers.
And then also you can beat them with speed because you will have things in stock that will take someone time to acquire versus you can make the deal happen like, no, I have that in
Immediately,
stock. I
yeah.
have it.
And if I don't, I get it immediately because I can pay immediately. I'm not waiting for a client to pay me. I'm
Boom,
not
yeah.
waiting for a brand to ship it to me. I just buy it.
Yeah. So
Guys,
you can
here's the
get right
beauty
away.
of having someone like Neil in your corner. So let's say you want to make money Mondays. I can be a reseller or, for example, a broker, get cool with Neil, and then
There you go.
post a watch online. Say, hey, I'm selling this watch, Patek Philippe or AP Royal Oak for
Yep.
this price.
You just need a resale tax certificate so you can do it tax free. But yeah, keep going.
And then I sell the watch basically. You pay me the money. I give Neil what's owed. I keep the remainder. You get the watch, and we're all happy.
Yep.
Done. Middleman. That's how you make money nowadays selling watches, right?
I love brokers. I have a lot of brokers working with me and they
Yeah.
boost my sales by a lot. And I'm happy to pay people who are paying me, you know?
Yeah. And it's funny because like a lot of times when people buy watches from people, they're 9 out of 10 times they're dealing with a broker. They're not
Yeah.
dealing with someone that actually
Yep.
has like the stuff there. right? Like, because I remember when I would go through some people, they'd be like, oh yeah, I could get you this watch in XYZ days, right? But then if someone actually has it, they can get it for you. Oh, I have it
right
they
away.
can literally sell it to you right now. So big difference.
I think you wanted this watch, we delivered it to you here.
Yeah.
You know, the same day. So
It's like whatever I want. Yo, Neil, I need this. Give me 1 second. Here you go. I got it.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, easy access.
you're the same for other stuff. When I need.
Networking, man. That's how it works.
Yeah.
What else we got? Neil, how can I do a wholesale deal with you in the future? As you mainly, there you go, boom. Would love to have you as a reference, Mazal. So yeah, Fresh just told you how to do it. Let me ask you a question. So how does someone get into this game? Like, let's say they love, watches. They're a watch collector, watch connoisseur, and they're like, you know what, I kind of want to get into this. How can they kind of transition from like working a regular job into doing this?
You just got to take the leap and do it. And honestly, what I did in the beginning, I just stocked watches I really liked. Like I loved the Royal Oak, so I would try to stock those Daytonas. Like I ended up loving the very hype stuff that sells frequently. I made sure I bought it right because I would definitely say you got to study the market a good amount first, because you got to buy what you buy right and buy what you like, in my opinion, because it's easier to sell what you like.
Gotcha. And you can speak knowledgeably about it. So what about, because obviously you have to get the money to like be able to procure these watches. Like for you, you hold the watches. Were you doing that in the beginning, or were you like brokering to get your money up, then you can start holding watches? Like how'd you kind of build yourself?
Actually, I started straight up being a broker through my dad's bank account.
Okay.
Like I had no money to do it, and I built my dad an Instagram for his company.
Gotcha. Because your father's a jeweler.
He's a jeweler, so I would help him. He's an authorized dealer, so he's a different tier on the three tiers. Yeah. So I was helping him sell a lot of his Richard Mille and APs because I loved the brand, and he was the boutique back then. Now he no longer has the boutique.
Gotcha.
So I built him an Instagram, and at the time he didn't know what Instagram or Facebook was. And 5 years ago, 10K followers was decent. It was a good amount. And on a 60,000 population island, it was huge. It was a big thing. And I was selling a lot of his watches for him. Then it got to a point while I'm working for him that AP and Richard Mille pulled out. Like they no longer wanted any dealers. They went fully corporate. Like now they own the boutiques, because they want all the profit to themselves.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So at that point, watch trading kind of started to become a thing. Because like now the outside dealers like my dad, who would sometimes discount and give people deals, no longer exist. The brands only want full MSRP. So that's when the outside market, the gray market, really started. And at that point, I had my dad's Instagram with 10K followers. So I started, like, people were offering me watches now instead of me just offering them. And people were asking me about the watches that I was being offered that I didn't have in the store. So I was like, all right, let me try to broker a deal.
Yeah.
And I did a couple successful ones, and I was like, I'm making more than the salary my dad's paying me just brokering a couple deals. Like, why do I gotta work for my dad right now? And I convinced him to give me a loan, and I basically I gave him equity for it too, and I paid him interest, paid him his loan back, and now I have what I have from that loan. It was 500,000. I'm blessed to have gotten that loan, for sure.
So, but you had made money prior to getting. Well, you obviously had to make money for him to feel comfortable giving you that loan.
I made him more than that.
Yeah. So you kind of showed proof of concept, made money. He saw that you made money. You made more than your salary. Hey, Dad, I'm gonna go venture off on my own. This is what I've made. He gives you a loan. You take that loan, and then you basically, what did you do with that 500K? I think the audience.
I just flipped, bro. I just kept flip.
Okay.
Oh, you bought watches?
Yeah, maybe at one point, there was a point when I was a dealer in the industry where I just had watches in the safe, and every night they're going up in value, bro, like crypto or stocks,
So you were actually buying and holding them. You weren't just brokering deals anymore.
My goal was to always sell. But there was 2 years where even if I didn't sell, I was making money, bro.
Gotcha.
Because they were just flying. They were flying in price, And so I had it good because I was flipping a lot, and then that market jump came. I also went through the market decline. Like what I didn't sell during that decline, I lost a lot of money on,
Gotcha.
And that's when a lot of dealers like me, they got wiped, bro, because they made all this money. They got Cullinan, Ferrari, that.
Yeah.
And then the market starts going down. They have the bills. They couldn't keep up, bro. They got washed away,
Isn't it funny though? During that time period, your dad had a business. You saw a weak point. No social media. You came into practice. You know what? I can make this blow vote for your dad. I'll take over this part of the company. See, he saw a loophole where his dad didn't fit in. He didn't know what to do. He brought to him the value of social media, and it changed the whole game for him. That's really smart, bro.
Yeah, social media is game changer. We all know.
Yeah, it's huge. So you take the loan. So you're buying inventory, but you're also brokering deals. So you're doing it all. You're buying, holding, selling, keeping
every
product.
dollar was invested, bro. I never had I don't like having money in the account. I like to just buy watches.
Yeah. So you took all that money, bought watches with it, and then you were still brokering deals, but you also had inventory now. Yeah. So you weren't just like brokering.
But it was weird because our inventory was in an apartment in Axis. It's down the street, and there was a small building, a small apartment. Yeah. And I had 3 people living there. My partner lived with me. We'd get up, we'd work like on a table smaller than this, bro. We had a printer set up, and that was it. Like we did it all out the office. If people wanted to see the stock, it was only photos. But I always believed in stock because you can buy the best when you stock it and you have money ready to back it. And buying is really where you make money in a sales game. You know,
of course, especially the speed because you can get it where someone else needs time.